Hello everybody, this is Character More Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and I have been extensively grinding. Still not up to the level of the other party, but yeah. I also bought 3 more of these, because they absorb ice. And as it turns out, we're actually going to go into an area where I'm going to need them, but that's not why I got them. I got them because they fucking absorb ice. Even if we weren't about to fight something that casts ice on us, we would eventually, you know? So, yeah, I've been very busy. I literally just bought another Magician's Robe so Vivi can have one. Sorry about the hiccups. Also, I went and bought and sold, and then bought again, the Griffin's Heart, Doga's Artifact, and Une's Mirror. So that I bought all of those little rare items and sold them to all the nobles who are all on that screen or in the synthesis shop. And unfortunately I can only sell them once, but yeah. Ooh, treasure chest. Hello. Mithril dagger. Okay. There he goes. Now, there is a hidden secret ATE that I can show off, and we'll try to. It's not vital. It's actually pretty skippable. And very easy to skip. Most people wouldn't ever get this. She's grown into a gorgeous young woman. Pretty face, fantastic body, and a wonderful personality. She's great. Yay, the super soft! Let's take a look at the item desk just for the hell of it. Oh, God. Yes. The world here is called Gaia. It's one of the few times that they flat out name the world that Final Fantasy, well, that any Final Fantasy takes place on. And in this case, it's Gaia. Oh, she's adorable. Oh, she's so cute. That I can do. In Uncle Sid's castle. Where do the rat people live? Well, we do need a way to get to the castle. This is true. Evil Forest is there. Now, to trigger this, you go back outside. Derp. I said back outside. During my grinding, I have been watching Technoman. Ah, there we go. Crime and punishment. This is very missable. It's not important, but it's still kind of funny. Wow. Wow, you are worthless. I love this guy, but God, he's so bad at his job. Oh, God. Oh, that was fun. Anyway, now we can safely proceed. Again, it's such a small thing. And, oh, by the way, let me just pull out the trusty, Final Fantasy IX, what's it called, strategy guide. Let's see here. Maybe it's in the back. You know what? It probably is here in the back. That's where they stick all the important side quests. Crime and punishment. There's a rarely seen ATE that you can view under the proper circumstances. This ATE only becomes available during your first visit to Trino after returning Dr. Todd's tower to get the Super Soft. To find out how to view the rare ATE, check out Play Online. That's it. That's all of it. How from that am I to gain the knowledge of, oh, just go back outside? If you found that out with this strategy guide, it would be accidental because you realized, oh, I better stock up on items. Wait, crime and punishment. You know? Speaking of which, I sold almost all of my ores to do auction house stuff. But I still have plenty for the things I need. I've been renovating it. Oh, there's a Moogle. Hi, little Moogle. I'm gonna talk to you. Okay. There is supposedly some really good grindy stuff in here. Chain plate, nice. Do I already have... chain plate must be for other people then. Full delivery. Ah, there's some enemies. I want to encounter about 10 enemies down here, because that'll finish off the Reflect Ring Steiner. I would have done this off screen, but that would have meant showing off pretty much everything. I would have missed Crime and Punishment. I'd have missed the whole thing with Dr. Todd and whatnot. And by the way, for Garnet, rackets are really good. They do appreciable damage from both ranges, as opposed to, say, the rods, which, if you're not in melee range for them, you're not going to do much of anything. So with a racket, she can sit in the background and do about as much damage as Marcus's did. I switched up and gave him one of my 3 mithril swords, because he wasn't pulling his weight at all. Garnet was doing more damage than Marcus was, so I'm like, let's fix it. Granted, Marcus is a temporary character, but he should be able to pull his weight a little bit better than he has been. No. So I gave him that sword. I figure I'll have time to de-equip him later. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna hold off on this for now. The auto reflect, because I don't have the points to do it. Auto reflect is like 15 points. So we're just gonna skip straight to Medane's ring on all 3 of them, which still leaves me another one for the other party when I do my grinding. But it's a shame that I didn't do or unlock Gargant Rue before I did my grinding, because this is a much better place for it, according to the guide. It's like 3 AP and a decent amount of money with every fight. And they're not ridiculously powerful, so that's good. Hideous, though. Ugh, wouldn't want to fight one of these in real life, or see one of these in real life. They're big enough to swallow the whole party whole. It'd be kind of cramped in there, but they can do it. That alarms me. Oh, that's for later. Oh, this is where the Gargant comes from. That's right. Oh, that's kind of cool. What is it? Dragonfly. I guess that makes sense. Ooh, he's racket resistant. And sword resistant. That's unpleasant. Don't you trance, Steiner. I need you to trance when we're fighting the boss. Because of course there's going to be a boss down here. It's so strange to see 2 party members using the same weapon. See, this is the thing. I kind of like games where everybody has a unique weapon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love having like Final Fantasy V and Bravely Default, where you can just have classes that do all the things, you know? But it also means you gotta buy 4 of everything, and if you have everybody using the same thing, it gets kind of dull. But in this thing, you have like, oh, Zidane's got his daggers, and his swallows, and Steiner has swords, and Freya has her lance, and so on and so forth. I mean, there's a little bit of crossover. Like, I think that Aiko and Garnet both use what are they? Rackets and rods. Ooh, nom 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 nom. You gotta admit, this is really kind of cool. So you're gonna entrust her to the one person more naive than her. So here's the thing about Steiner that really helps his character development is he's not as close-minded as he seems. He does take things in. You know? I mean, even shit Zidane tries to teach him, he doesn't like to admit it, but he does learn things, and he does retain things, regardless of the source. So, he just doesn't prefer to dwell on things like that, but he does know them. There's a predator down here. I'd hesitate too. People don't realize how lucky they are that we don't really have natural predators, that we don't have to live in the terror that most animals do. It's kind of grody. Oh, I also synthesized 4 coral rings, finally. Okay, like most things, I have practice heal from him. Like you might expect. 3 things. 1 is very important. That is the, 2 things, I'm sorry. There's a mithril fork and a bone wrist, so not that big a deal. I'm thinking of a later fight where there's a gold helmet I can steal. I do want that mithril fork just because it's better gear for cooking. I'm gonna use Panacea on myself. I don't think it'll fix the slow. I think the only way to fix slow is pigs, which I don't have yet. That's okay. Hit me. Haha, thanks for the heal. Okay, I really want that fork. I know it only features high tide, but I don't want it for its skill for one. I want it because it's a better weapon for Quina than what it's got right now. Marcus, you suck. Fuck it, I'm just gonna start hitting it. There's something, at least. Sure, I'll armor break it. And I'll scan because... Well, that was, effective, wasn't it? And not scanning the boss. That's right. Some games you can, some games you can't. This is apparently one of the ones you can't. I'll show off Dark Side because I haven't yet. Oh, there we go. Ooh, this is gonna tickle. That's actually a lot softer than Steiner normally hits when you can. Maybe it's because I used a skill and not an actual attack. Alright, daggers got you, buddy. I will give you one more chance to steal. Nope, we're done. Yeah, see, Steiner hits like a fucking truck when he's trancing. This thing's got one more hit left in him. Sure, why not? Okay, moment of truth. Mithril fork, or you're dead. You're just dead. If this had been anyone else's weapon, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Absolutely would not be just saying fuck it. Oh, slow wears off. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Oh, that's right, he gets away. Derp, derp, derp. But yeah, if this had been anyone else's weapon, I would have just waited until I finally got it. But again, Quina only learns High Tide through his weapons. Her weapons. Its weapons. So there's no need to worry about anything like that. You know, Quina will just deal with it. I'll just deal with slightly less attack power. Ooh. That circle's a trap. It's your fucking castle. Poor Marcus, he's just completely lost in this whole thing. He has nothing to do with it. You know, aside from being one of the original kidnappers. And technically, he could get away with not being called that because he was acting in the play at the time. Shit just kind of happened. Here's Quina not giving a shit. And there's nobody giving a shit about Quina at all. Don't eat, Clara. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but we're going to check and see if there's anything special in Clara or near it. There is definitely some Clara stuff, or definitely some good stuff on the trunk of Clara. To the point where I will try to get in there and see if it'll let me back out. Because if I can get in there and then get back out, then I will just do part of my grinding in Clara itself. Because there are some critters there that I'm going to want to steal some powers from, if you know what I mean. Speaking of powers, nothing new there. There. Nothing new there. I am batting a fucking 1,000 here. Ooh, double kill. Nice. At least there's some goodies now. Let's grab level up. I'm not going to be using it, but let's grab it anyway. What's the fire staff do? Not too bad. That. Almost ready for that one. Auto reflect, sure. I forgot I left off a lot of stuff. Sure. No! Wow, I've almost mastered High Tide. Kinda sad, actually. Ooh, you can do that? That reminds me, I also got, oh, you can't even use them, can you? Of course, that's a woman's thing. God damn it. I was hoping, well, no. I was hoping to get Loudmouth, but he can't get Reflect Null by it, that's for sure. Anyway, we're gonna save real quick, just in case I can't get back out once I go in. But I want to show this scene off. The scene of getting into Clara. You know, just for the hell of it. And then I've got some fucking grinding to do. Unless they're out here, which is a possibility. If they are, then I can do that. But I think they're all on Clara's throne. Pretty sure I've killed one of these already. Stab it! Stab it with a fork! Poison me? Need that something. God, that's terrifying. It looks like a brood. You know, the X-Men one. It's not the Breath of Fire one. That thing's got a brood face. Okay, more ore. Points do you fucking have? But yeah, that's the needle fork right there. It's kind of like a lobster. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if Queen at 8 be a lobster. Wouldn't even remotely surprise me, because that's a bizarre creature. Auto potion. It's nothing special, but it's good shit done, you know? Okay, it is very important to see if I can get out or not. What a pretty scene, and this is why I did this first. Because I don't want to have Queena eating things on screen if I can avoid it. Even though I do it constantly, I want to, I want to kind of back off on it if I can. Okay, it looks like it'll let me out just fine. Alright, perfect. I will see you after some extensive grinding. I've got some new abilities to grab, and I've got some things to drop off. Got to drop off another Kupo Nut. See you next time. Bye-bye!